Automation experience, again, hot topic. It's been this way for many for a long time, but you see it a lot on job specs, even for management positions.
Mhm.
I'm guessing reframe this question a little bit from Simon, but how much so from your point of view, how much do your clients put into writing accurate job specs of what they need, or is it kind of template? We need an automation engineer. Here's a template. Job done. How much effort goes into these job specs? Let's put it that way.
Sometimes loads, sometimes none.
Okay. I knew you were going to say that.
So in working in a recruitment agency, what we'll do is we will gather that information. So we will speak to the hiring manager, we'll set up a call and we'll go, okay, what are you looking for? What are the essential skills? And most often that agency recruiter will then write their own job description.
Okay.
And then once we kind of start that conversation, then we'll send across the company's job description. And that's from the point that a lot of the time what the company is sending across is a job description. There's a difference between a job description and a job advert. Job advert should tell you a little bit about the role and what the core kind of expectations are and the core responsibilities. A job description is far more formal, far more boring, and far more in-depth about your everyday responsibilities. So first of all, I'd say there's a difference. And sometimes kind of looking at Simon's original question, do companies know what they're really looking for, or is it like an overly trendy buzzword? Again, yes and no. So a lot of companies will come to me and will be like, we want automation experience for XYZ. We really need it for this perspective. And we've had a thought and we think that we would like someone with this particular experience and this particular language because it matches up to what the devs are doing. But, we're pretty open. Other organizations absolutely are going, yeah, so we want a tester and like it would be good if they have some automation experience because like we'd like to do that. And that's kind of the extent of what they've thought about. Now, I think that's as it becomes more standard, I think that attitude towards automation experience in particular is disappearing. But I think you mentioned like trendy buzzwords like agile and DevOps, etc. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of organizations have really good justifications for what they're looking for and have really thought it through. Other organizations are like, oh yeah, like CI/CD pipelines would be quite good. So like if they have some experience with that and like maybe a little bit of DevOps and like they've not got 100% a clue what they're looking for, which is my responsibility to try and draw out exactly what they want and exactly what they're looking for. But again, like you say, sometimes an organization thinks they want one thing and actually what they want / what they need is another thing.